Welcome back, fellow administrators. I think the only thing we had left to do was click the button and move on to the next solar system.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before vol jump initiation.
I think I've done that. Let's unpause it. We're making it happen. Oh, here's the charge right here, bottom right corner. All right.
Full engine ready.
Moving on. Uh-oh. Oh. Cool. Oh boy. It's never good to get found footage.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tiqqun Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
It's definitely cinematic.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected.
Yeah?
Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output.
Okay.
Restore hull integrity.
Right. Just those two? Oh, and ensure the survivability of all humanity.
A new request awaits your attention.
Right. Okay. I think what we're going to do before we accidentally destroyed the Earth is put together a mess hall here. Oh, what a bummer. Ooh, I might have to take that road out. I gotta do it. All right, and then we've got lots of requests flying around here. Let's see what you want. The Tiqqun has suffered an overload. During the conception of this mission, many plans for prototype buildings were stored in my memory. With knowledge gathered about our exploration teams, we can adapt them. Stanford's team lacked field data to make these plans viable, yet we can realize their full potential. Batteries will allow the Tiqqun to function on auxiliary circuit when the energy supply fails. Understood. Are you giving me that? Switch to auxiliary circuit. What? Oh goodness. All right, we're pausing. So they want us to research the battery technology and build 2 batteries. Okay. Let's do that, I suppose? Question mark? I don't have the science necessary, but let's start. Might not have enough to finish it, but we have enough to start it. And they want us to construct a probe. Did I not build the probe? I did. That's only going to cost us 3, so we'll do that. Feed the crew. We've already done that once. All right, let's keep doing. Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of Earth. The behavioral program algorithms predict a decrease in productivity, which is what matters, really, of 22% if these questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tiqqun station, you should find some answers quickly. I think the expedition to Earth makes good sense, even though it's going to be bad news. You may have noticed that the moon has broken apart. Yeah, I may have noticed that. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You will have to make an official statement. So we have many enemies, which is admitting to sabotage. It's our fault, despite our robust safety measures. System failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag part of the moon with us. Or evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in our solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. So basically, we're trying to say that we time traveled into the future and then coincidentally someone else destroyed the moon. That wasn't us. I think I'm going to go with many enemies. All of these are bad. All of these are extremely bad.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
It wouldn't surprise me if all three of those result in a reduced in trust. All right. We're still paused. Let's do the expeditions. We said we would handle a flyby of Earth, so let's do that. We also have... Wait. Are there no planets left in the solar system? That's even worse somehow.
A ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh, look at that. Brown, waterless Earth. Sheesh. I didn't expect it to be quite so depressing. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated. Yeah, and surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tiqqun was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms, or maybe just strong dust storms, and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. All right. Let's start there. I think... Oh yeah, we've already started up. We have no alloys. We are definitely in desperate need of alloys. Let's double check our fleet. I'm tempted to just click everything, to be honest, and just collect whatever we find as quickly as possible. And then use our probe. Just in time for the probe. Let's see if we have... point of interest and silicone. That's actually pretty good. I'm probably scrubbing it a little too quickly here. Oh. We don't want a resource estimate none. We want high. But I think we will need iron. We're going to go with that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
All right. Ooh, lots of alloys. Excellent. And some research. Excellent. Let's scour the globe looking for survivors. Probably should have done that first. At this point, any additional humans would be a boon. I mean, if we're okay eating insects, I can make more insects. I'm going to go in here in this airlock and reactivate hull repairs. Make sure you reactivate the hull repairs. All right, let's see what we got going on out here. Probe is probing. Science team is sciencing. Cargo is cargoing. Let's check our fleet. All we have access to is alloys, so that's all we're bringing back, which is fine. Perfectly fine, actually. Oh, already built a backup mess hall. Oops. I probably don't need a third one. We're canceling this. Two mess halls is enough. I wish they would each hold the maximum amount instead of half of the amount. All right. Things aren't great, but hull integrity is increasing by 1 per cycle.
A probe has completed its scan.
Excellent. Oh, there's 2 different asteroids out here. One with lots of iron and one with some ice on it. Okay. Let's head back here. I'm gonna guess I need to build a miner. But we don't have the polys to build the miner.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah, did you find any polys when you were looking for people? Totally destroyed moon. Can we just harvest the whole thing? 149 polys, okay. I'll take it. Let's look at our personal area. So let's see. So first we had no signals, then we searched the old headquarters. The converted oil rig that served as the corporate headquarters used only a few metal scraps remain scattered across the expanse of dusty, cracked earth. No survivors. So then we searched the globe for survivors. We found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse, which is very odd. Wouldn't you expect to see some corpses or some people or some dead animals or something? I don't know. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermal industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds. No more hospitable than Mars. More inhospitable than Mars, so even worse. Good grief. A fallen steel where city of Washington once stood, stuck in a crevasse. It had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Oh boy. Going for maximum bumitude. Do we have the... Can we start this? Yeah, let's start that. Make it clear where we're going to make use of those polys, so maybe when they come in, they can use them immediately. Purging waste. I need you to keep researching. Let's check our fleet. We're going to send you out to mine. Oh, we don't have it yet, so I can't turn it on. Maybe we should grab these polys first. Oh yeah, sorry, the fleet controls are high priority, medium priority, low priority, so right now we just want the polys. There's only 2 options, so we'll target the polys first. Hope we get enough back to build a mining machine. Guess we're still waiting for it to get built. Almost done.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Electronics, good. More alloys and more science.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
That's basically probably the sum total of everything we're gonna get from the now dead Earth. It is to safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Thanks, Eden. Adding new members to the Tiqqun's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolus, was in a growing use even before we left the solar system. Did we leave the solar system? There is a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Collect 500 pods? Okay. Got it. I think there's a request under here. Let me move that out of the way. Mission reports from an expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have been collated under medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. Acknowledged. Okay. I think we're building the mining ship here finally. Cargo ship is waiting. And the science ship is pulling in that science that we really need. Batteries. Oh, batteries only take alloys, huh? I don't have very many alloys, though. And it stores 100 power. And we're running at 110 power. So technically I need 2 of these. I can't afford 2 of them, and I can't afford not to build them. Alright. We got it. What else do we need? We're still downloading science. Let's check our fleet. Alright. Ice is obviously going to be valuable, but for right now, I think we need to focus on what we know we need, which is alloys. Which I'm guessing we have to research in order to process. Steel. Transfers iron into alloys. Okay. Let's hit that one. These memorials and or alternative life centers are probably also going to be helpful. Try to combat dead earth sickness. Oh, we need an electronic stockpile. Let me build. I don't know if this is like connecting or not. Batteries are going here. Storage for electronics, it's not really a supply chain problem quite yet, so we'll just store it as far out of the way as we can get it. Our poly is full. Let's make another probe. Our dock is getting full. We need to spend some polys or set up a storage. Of course, we don't really have the alloys necessary to set up too many more storage. Oh, man. Are you done pulling down the science yet? Nope. I want you to do electronics. All right, so we're dropping off some alloy, which is good. Since we have a little bit of that, we'll build one more stockpile to store polys, just to clear out our docking bay so stuff can get in and out quicker. So the logistics here is the stuff gets mined and then moved over with a cargo ship. Extract 30 resources per cycle. I don't know that it's extracted any so far. Ah, here's the resources to collect, and here's what's left to mine. So we probably need to keep scanning. So as soon as that one runs out, we can move on to the next one. Perhaps the very attitude that got us in this situation in the first place. All right. Probably can't afford to square buildings off like that, but it's my first instinct. All right, we've set up another probe. We haven't received any mechanisms to make our own polys, so we might want to.
Probe has completed its scan.
We might want to be smart about that. Let's send the science ship here. All right, our hull integrity is not increasing by a lot, but at least it's not getting any worse. Factory. Definitely want the steel. I don't even have a storage set up for this yet. There's really... If I moved... I could move that... Nah, we'll just put it down over here. We'll just put it this way. We'll instantly learn the very lesson that we were just talking about. Pull up this road. Then put down
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
this mill. And then it needs to hold...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh man, I really don't want any more requests. We'll have them share a single road. One for the iron, one for the alloy. We have 50. What's this request? Sector 1 has almost reached maximum structural load. With more infrastructure surely needed soon, a new sector will need to be unlocked. Originally, sectors were programmed to automatically unlock after completion of the mission. While the change of Tiqqun's mission objective, the restrictions could be bypassed by manually overriding gateway lock algorithms. I don't know that I want to be forced into making this change. Everybody's going to be sad, but I am going to do this when it makes sense. Though it is true, we need to unlock some more stuff. If I knew what I was doing, I'd make the promise and make it happen. But who knows what the results of unlocking the... Oh, I could override it right now. But, man, there's no telling what that's going to do. Let's get polys. I would love to get polys made, but at least let's get the steel going. This is going to be a lot of people. Steel always takes a lot of people. That's how I know. Are you bringing back... Bringing back iron. 30? We might already have a severe logistical problem. Gather what remains. So our friendly trade ship, the politician guy, was destroyed obviously as well. Whoever helps Dolos is an enemy to humanity. That's rough. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Okay. That hopefully is our iron. It is. It's going to come down and it's going to go into storage first. This isn't fully constructed yet. I like the fact that these buildings have character. Looks really good.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Sadly, I don't know if I have anything else for you. 42 food is always welcome. More iron out here. And more ice. Which we're obviously going to want as water at some point. No real upside to going back to Earth. The sun itself has launched a poem. So there's a point of interest. Is this stuff further out? Oh yeah. We probably don't want to deal with that quite yet. Let's see what that point of interest is about. What is this? Oh, our battery power. Okay, great. So now the question is... I think once I get steel going... It's taking a lot of work to get this thing going here. Alright, we're making steel. Oh, incoming transmission.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Okay. Find the Dolo station with a probe. Well, man, they're just presenting you game over opportunity after game over opportunity. Oh, did I get lucky and put the probe right on it? Oh, great. Enemy of mankind. Hey, so that means that other people escaped then. If they could come by and graffiti us. I mean, don't get me wrong. Warranted graffiti, but that seems somewhat hopeful. Unless, of course, they just did it as they died. Also likely. But at the very least, we're making alloys. While we're thinking about it, shall we carbon into poly? Or we can help get people's mind right. But we can only pick one. Our polys are pretty good right now. Our electronics are kind of blah. They want us to do this, but I have no idea where people are. The Cryonic Center. That's probably the logical choice. So this one, the people I have will be more mentally stable on one of these two choices. This one will allow us to add more people. This one will allow us to make poly out of carbon, which we haven't found yet, by the way. And this one will allow us to turn silicone into electronics. 30 silicone into 1 electronics? What kind of ratio is that? What do I expect from a Foxconn lab in outer space?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
I think we have to go with awakened humans. We have to have the option to add more people. Our food is actually pretty good right now. Let's see where we are with this. Detected a signal broadcasting on a Dolos frequency. It originates from a mineral extraction station named Stanford Facility. We theorize that the Stanford facility will contain many materials useful to the Tiqqun and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. A control center has been identified, but it is sealed off by a shutter with a UN emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but it's accompanied by a helical shape symbol? I don't even know what that means. Well, I'm gonna wait the extra cycle. I don't see the likelihood that rushing is gonna be the right answer. Seems very low. Alright, so at this point, we need more ships. It seems to me. Oof, but we're almost out of power. Let's see what we can do power-wise. So solar panels set 1 and 2, by the way. So this one will give me 45 power for 45 poly and 1 electronics. And this one will give me 45 power, or 40 power for 10 poly. I'm obviously going to take the 10 poly. While we put those solar panels up, we are not going to be upgrading our hull integrity. So we're going to take some hull integrity hit. Reason why I'm thinking about this is because we definitely need some additional ships. Like, we might need a whole docking bay that does nothing but deal with this stuff. I am going to have to rip this road out, I think. Space. Oh no. That road is telling me exactly where to put this. Or is it? It actually might be one off. I definitely don't want to drop that docking bay while it's going to kill my power. Let's wait for the power to kick in. Oh man, we don't even have enough alloys to make that happen. Find and collect 500 pods. I mean, they're acting like, hey, just 500 pods. Just, you know, just do that. I suppose we'll make another probe. Man, we need way more iron. Let's turn this off. Let's build the docking. Hey, might as well build it over here. Get it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We're gonna get it real close to this, so when it drops off stuff, it can get processed and stored. This is our storage, our central storage area here. Let's see what this task turned out. 40 pods already? I guess those are pods. Matching the character of the Marduk Council member Philip Stanford, meticulously organized resource packets were found in the facility storage area. They have been prepared for extraction. Okay. Surely that's not people, though. That's something else. Let's get that science, and let's see what that symbol means. Oh, no. It looks like people. I make that noise because now we have to build this. Have to being a very strong word. All right, we're set now on power. Our solar panels kicked in. We can turn that back on. We're short 12 alloys. And hull integrity is diving because we don't have alloys to fix the hull. Let's check, where are we? Oh, there's alloys to collect. Let's get back to our fleet and let's prioritize alloys and deprioritize iron. Yeah, let's get the finished product. Oh, it could make sense to move this thing closer to resource nodes. Huh. That's a thought. What are you complaining about? I hope you get repaired automatically. We'll build our secondary docking bay and then we'll call that a video. I think we're in a pretty good spot, actually. I mean, as far as a game like this will allow. At the very least, food is working. And we know we're about to add new people. So we want to see where our cargo ship is, because we want that cargo ship to make a couple quick trips to Earth to pick up some alloys. So quiet. Let me speed her up a little bit. Let's check our fleet. See what everybody's up to. I mean, well, see, if I turn that off, I don't want to turn it off, but I definitely want to make sure. Well, see. No, the mining ship is fine. But you... Oh, you know what it's going to do? It's going to go over here and pick up these last 20 people. Because I didn't set the priority on this thing. Wonder if it's too late. Nope, it turned around. All right, we're going to have it focus on getting these alloys because that's all we need. Our hull integrity is really hurting. It seems like that might be... I mean, without making another airlock to do airwalks, spacewalks probably, not airwalks because there's no air in space. Probably a spacewalk. Then we'd be able to increase our integrity. Okay, well, it's up by 9. Previously it was only going up by 1, so that's actually better. I thought we found the Dulles station. Isn't that what this is? Maybe not. We'll start another probe. And by that I mean we'll send another probe. I'm guessing I want points of interest. Carbon. Ice. It's basically saying everything's a point of interest. That's a pretty high point of interest call. Let's see what the situation is there. While we have that going, we're gonna... Oh, it's not gonna let me build from here. I gotta drop in here, go to my probe. Let's see, I've got 48 science. Making more polys seems to be the deal, but I think I'm gonna... Oh, I can't go this long without any option to have polys. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to. I don't see any way around it. What are you upset about? We don't have a stockpile for...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, give me a second to...
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Accidents are starting to kick in now. Request. Accident occurred in the small stockpile. Poor working conditions, power overloads can cause accidents. Power overloads? Okay. It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Well, let's repair it and then not have an accident. Everybody's getting extra hours. I don't know, that seems kind of amazing to me. Leisure time at the end of the earth? We're storing those cryogenic pods. And then technically, we need a center. Ooh, that's going to eat a chunk of our electronics. Maybe I should have researched electronics instead. Let's keep this narrow. Cryogenic pods. I would guess each pod represents one person. That seems... Well, they want us to find 5 pods. If it were 10 people per pod, 5,000 people, that's way too many. One seems... Well, yeah. One seems brutal and harsh, which means it's 1. Oh, look at that. 1 pod equals 1 person. Ooh, wakey wakey. Oh, we've got this built. We should make a new miner and make a new cargo. That will allow us to double the resources that we pull in from this vacuum of space. And this is a polymer refinery. Don't exactly have the goods for that yet. What's the polymer refinery require? 80. It looks like we're going to have just enough to make the electronics factory. I was about to say...
Accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh, come on. Hull integrity is... Damaged building is causing hull integrity problems. Interesting, good to know. Alright, so that we lost a couple of hits at 14 and we're gaining it back slowly at 6. Alright, actually, we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's check our fleet. We're bringing in the iron. I don't have what it takes right now to deal with the ice, in that I don't know that I have any mechanisms. Oh, we gotta turn you on individually. Each ship has to be set individually. That's fine. And then... Huh. 3 polys, huh? Let's do one more scan. I'm thinking we're probably looking at like a scan with some... I could have sworn that was the station right there. Scanning the asteroid belt. Area of interest is kicking up, and it's going back down, and it's came back up. More ice. More iron. Carbon would be nice. Right now, there's little dots. I'm just trying to target those individual asteroids. Oh, but those little dots are not the dots I'm actually looking at. Those dots are thousands of light years away. All right, let's stick to the asteroid belt. If I were the Dulles station, where would I be? Ooh, there's a lot of ice over there. What's this? Objective related point of interest. Oh. Seems like it's out here somewhere. Let's pull the trigger here. One does wonder what that probe will find. That, I think, is a discovery for... Oh. We are making people here, or thawing them out. Let's put in a little bit of housing. I think that's it right there. Lots of space for houses. Thaw you out. It's like, okay, we just woke you up out of cryosleep. Oh, and by the way, the Earth is destroyed. Oh, and by the way,
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
you're homeless. So at the very least, we could at least
A
make sure
probe has completed its scan.
everybody has a house. A probe has completed its scan. Really? Is that an air ball? Maybe it was. Let's try one more scan here. I guess we need to make sure we're truly in the high range. Like that. Nothing else we probably could use. What's this? We have verified the data several times and confirmed the existence of a debris field covering the area of several thousand kilometers. At the center, an artificial structure. No signals have been detected. We identified 3 areas of investigation. The core of the structure, the secondary structure that looks like the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a dense area debris field. Okay, take as much caution as you need. I don't seem to have any other way to interact with that, so I suppose we're done. Going out, doing some mining. The one part I don't like about this kind of game is you can make a very subtle mistake 3 hours ago and not know it.
A science ship has arrived at its destination. A probe has completed its scan.
All right, let's check out what this scan brought us, and then more iron. I'm only getting one shot at this. I gotta think we gotta look at the core. This game definitely has that one more turn feel. Our miner's going out there to mine. There's probably lots of stuff out here to pick up. I'm holding off on the ice because I don't know how to process it quite yet. Well, let's see. If we go vertically, it seems obvious that it's somewhere on this axis. Then horizontally. Man, I feel like that's wasting a probe because it's not in the green. We're going to need carbon here soon. All right, I do think we're at a relatively good stopping point. We're actually pulling in so much iron at this point that we need to store more of it.
Accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Thank you for that. Way to end my video. Just accidents all over the place. Everybody's got extra hours. I am not working people to death here. Hull integrity is...
A science ship team has completed a task.
We'll see what this science team found and then we'll call
Probe
it.
has completed its scan.
Okay. More people. More science. Oh, we can keep going here. Let's look in the debris field. That seems to be kind of the safest potential. But, no, we're stopping, because if we don't stop now, we're going to keep going. Thanks for hanging out. I am enjoying this game, I have to admit. Very different, but I am enjoying it. Very cinematic as well. But I do appreciate you hanging out with me while I explore Ixion. We at least have one more video on this playthrough. I think we're actually relatively alive here. Decent hull integrity, decent trust, decent power. We need to work on getting our polys built, and then we'll be in a good spot to continue on. 234 people. We'll see ya.